Hello and welcome to the 52nd episode. That's right, the 52nd episode of Williams Whiteboard. As I always do, I'd like to take a quick moment just to say thank you to all of you that have come by and for 51 weeks watched the videos, left comments, likes, and shares. I really appreciate the level of engagement that have happened and up to and getting to this point of the 52nd week. So, on this 52nd week, we're going to talk about the 52-week secret sauce. Yes, the two ingredients that I think that are necessary for longevity, success in longevity in anything you touch. There's two ingredients to the 52-week secret sauce. So, 52 weeks, Williams Whiteboard, something that I had thought about years ago, but the situation never got to a point where it forced me to take action. But the pandemic, shutting things down, not being able to engage in my community, it got all of those items and all of those things that I said I needed out of the way. And I started with an iPhone and a cardboard box as a tripod. Two ingredients to the secret sauce of getting going and making things happen. Over these 52 weeks, I learned a lot about me, about the system, about how I thought about activity and engagement long term. The first thing I had to do is I had to reprogram myself. I had to get reprogrammed. I had spent the greater part of 26 years of my career fighting against good enough, the concept of good enough. Good enough. Okay. I always thought there was no such thing as good enough, that you put your best effort based on the time, energy, skills, experiences that you have. There is such a thing in the right situation as good enough. Here's one of the reasons why I came to this conclusion. In 1 week, my phone, my printer, and my laptop had software updates. Okay. Things I had bought and spent money on were incomplete. It had gotten to a point that was good enough. And those entities, those companies went to market with a product that was good enough. This is the part one of the secret sauce, which is imperfection. Okay, that's part number one. Imperfection from a standpoint of just get going, get something good enough. We even talk about this concept of the MVP, okay? Minimum viable product. MVP, which is a symbol of good enough. Okay, so this is the first part of the 52 weeks secret sauce. Just get going. Start with an iPhone. Start with a cardboard box as your tripod. Just get going. Here's the second piece of the secret sauce. Consistency. Consistency is the second piece of the secret sauce. People often talk about in marketing that people have to see something, see a brand, engage with an activity 7 times before they actually see it. So in marketing and commercials and in branding, people need to see it 7 times. So if you don't get to the 7th time, activity in 1 through 6 is almost wasted. Okay. Part of consistency is discipline. Is doing it when you don't feel like it. In 51 weeks, I promise you, There were days I didn't feel like it, okay? But it was necessary to continue to get to 52. You got to do week 7, 8, 9, and 10, okay? Another point is you have to trust the process, okay? You have to believe that the activity has a potential ROI. You have to trust the process. Okay. So it's not enough to trust it. You have to believe that there is an ROI coming from it. This is the 52-week secret sauce. Imperfection times consistency is the secret sauce. These are the two ingredients to the equation. These are the two variables to the equation that will result in longevity. Okay. Want to do something for a long time? Get going and then stay going. This is Williams Whiteboard, and this is the concept of the 52-week secret sauce. Give me some thoughts on what do you think about the idea, the concept. Maybe there's a third ingredient. But for me, to get to 52 weeks, this was about imperfection and being consistent. Thank you so very much for your time. And as I always say, when you're chewing on a problem and you don't know what to do, grab a whiteboard and a couple of markers and get after it. All the best. Be well.